morning and happy Saturday. Welcome to a new vlog. It is 8:30 and I've been up for about an hour or so. James is away to get his MOT on his car done. Now we cannot find his car registration certificate, so we're going to order a new one. But in the meantime, we just hope that they don't ask for it, because they didn't ask for mine. You're meant to bring it with you, but when I went 2 weeks ago, didn't ask for mine at all. So he's gonna play dumb if if they ask for it and say we've ordered one and that it hasn't come yet, even if technically it's not really ordered yet, and we can't order it today because it has to be done over the phone and they are closed at the weekend. Anyway, Alfie's still asleep. The last 3 nights he's actually been sleeping quite well. He does go to bed late because he's having a late night, so a late nap. But he kind of goes to bed when we go to bed, so it's lovely to have like an evening to ourselves. But I'm sure it will come in time. Like already there, the last few nights we've been sleeping at least 7 to 8 hours uninterrupted, which is amazing. We haven't done that in a long time, over a year. So he sleeps like it's 8:30. He went to bed at 11:30 and he's still asleep, so that's great. Then what I'll try and do is move that, because we're up at 7 usually anyway. I'll try and move that forward gradually, so then he goes to bed earlier and wakes up a bit earlier. Well, unless he wants to continue to sleep longer, I don't really mind, as long as he's up for 9 for the school run. But yeah, so that's exciting. Today, the plan of the day, so James has quite a lot of back and forward going to different things. He's going to get his MOT done. When he comes back, I'm going to start working because I have 7 orders to do, I think, today, which is great. I mean, my sticker business is really starting to gain momentum, and it is very encouraging because I put a lot of work into it, and I didn't think whenever I started that at that point I would be already getting that amount of orders, which is great. So yeah, I thought it would be, because I'm used to the handmade sewing stuff, which are more expensive, take a lot more time to make and all that. It's a very different business, but this is because it's what I'm used to. I was kind of expecting the same pattern, and it's not. So that's good. And then James is going to bring the boys to go to dance class, as he does every Saturday, coming back. And then this afternoon, do we have anything? Yes, we do. James needs to get a haircut at 2 o'clock, and we need to do a bit of shopping at some point, so we'll see. I'm guessing the simplest thing might be for me to keep the boys while he goes to the hairdressers, and then we'll see after that. But yeah, it's kind of what's planned for today. Tomorrow we don't have any plans. The weather is absolutely rubbish at the moment, so I doubt we'll be going anywhere, but we might do something nice, watch a movie or something, we'll see. Well, James is away being reasonable. I have this little Samsung external hard disk. That's where I stock my, like, the vlogs once they are published and all, like the older ones, and my photos and my sticker sheets that I have some on the computer, and I have a backup on there, especially the templates. I have another backup again in case something fails. But it had been since before Christmas, probably November, I didn't back anything up, and I'm so glad that nothing failed, because I would have been in trouble. But I've not finished to back. I was putting it off. Is that the word? Oh, I can't speak. And every time I was thinking about it, I couldn't find, like, within 2 minutes my hard drive, and yesterday it was just where it should have been. So I found it and I thought, oh, no way I'm finishing the weekend without doing that. So I'm also making room on my computer, because I had literally every single video I've made since September, like all the vlogs and all, on my computer. So it was getting a bit slow and I needed to make room, and now I understand why it was slow. There was a lot of stuff on there, so it's good. Alfie ended up sleeping until 9 and is now having his little breakfast on the little tray. How did the car thing go?
I went fine.
They didn't even ask for the registration paper, so, but we need to order some, so we have them just in case. Alfie! Hello! It's very sunny outside, but it's also, well, the sun is out, but it's very overcast on the one other end, so I'm getting really excited because my little charity, which you can see there because of the glare, has loads of little, do you call them buds? Yeah. On them. So yeah, and now I'm gonna go to the office and get some work done. Oh! It's my baby! Wait, little monkey. Hello, it's now Sunday lunchtime. Well, just before lunchtime, although we're gonna have lunch later. Grabbing some carrots. I'm about to cut loads of vegetables. I'm just gonna prepare some for the next few days so I can just, I'm gonna steam them off, they are cooked, and I'm gonna portion them. I bought bigger bags of veg just for the sake of economy, like saving money, and we don't really care about having the same food a few dinners in a row, so I'm just gonna do that now and cut them all up, steam them all. We're gonna have some with some sausages a bit later on today, so at least they are cooked by then. Yesterday I didn't end up vlogging that much because I actually worked all day. I was quite behind on work after being sick, and I didn't want to push it too hard during the week. And I did a lot of work, but it wasn't enough to catch up, so I wanted to make sure that I could get today off completely, and that I could also be completely caught up, so I start next week, you know, not with having extra work from the previous weeks that I'm carrying over. So that's what I've done, and I'm very glad I did it. So all my orders are done, and all the work I had to catch up on is done. And today the weather is miserable again, so I think we're just gonna have a day at home. So far I've just tidied up, updated my planner for a bit of next week, and I'm going to sort out the dinners. We need to do a bit of shopping because when I ordered the shopping last week, this week actually on Tuesday or so, there was a problem with the Tesco's website, and every time I tried to check the offers, if I clicked on offers, the page wouldn't load. And I didn't realize that when I went through the checkout, everything looked fine and the order looked fine and all. And then when we received the order, there was a lot of stuff missing. And it's actually all the stuff that were on offer that day. So I don't know if there was a problem with the website on the day or not, but it means that a lot of the food that I did order that was on offer didn't come. So we didn't have enough food for the whole week. So we're gonna go and get a few more things today, or just bake on his own, I don't know yet. And also I kind of want to bake. I haven't baked in a long time, just something simple with whatever we have there already, but I kind of want to bake a cake for everyone to have, so I might do that later on. I've also started to watch Santa Clarita Diet. I didn't watch it before because I'm not a big fan of super gory stuff, and I thought it would be extremely gory the whole way through, a bit like what do you call that zombie thing, The Walking Dead, which I've never watched yet for that reason, because I'm terrified of not being able to cope with the amount of gory stuff. And I was talking with a friend who said to me if I could actually watch the first episode and the end of it especially, this was probably the most graphic scene of the whole series. So I looked, and it's actually really funny, and it's gory, but kind of in a fun way. It's not, you know, disgusting. Yeah, so I've been watching that, so I'm kind of binging on that today as well. But yeah, for now I'm going to peel loads of vegetables. So I've cooked this for now, and I have a little, this cold yogurt cake in French. I used up some yogurts that were gone off since yesterday and put them in. And now I'm gonna go in the garden to try and see if I can find out if the birds on my cherry tree are leaves or blooms that are gonna come out. The neighbors have, over there they have some of their fruit trees that are blooming at the moment. My tree is still quite small, so I doubt it would be fruiting yet, so don't know if there will be blooms, but I'm curious to go and see. Oh, that's all leaves so far. So I don't know how, but it's already 6 o'clock. I don't understand how it's possible, and it's still super bright outside, so it's just very hard to. Oops, sorry, I put in my carpet. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. We had dinner. I made a cake split into 2 tins because I had too much batter. And a
very nice cake.
Yeah, it's kind of a leftover cake, like Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. No, that's what I'm going to say next. It's like a yogurt cake, and then we watched Beauty and the Beast. And now we're tidying up the kitchen. Alfie's asleep. Owen is playing in the living room. So we're tidying up the kitchen. But I've had these IKEA seeds things for my little inside greenhouse that's been sitting in our kitchen since we got it built. And they have to be planted ideally between March and September. So instead of planting them straight away, even if it was still September, I thought I'll wait until spring. And because I'm so frustrated I can't garden outside yet, I thought I'll just start my inside gardening because it's March now. So I'm mixing the dirt, some of those dehydrated pellets, can you call them that?
Pellets?
Do you know the mud, no, the soil bits that are dehydrated, and then you put them in and does it? Yeah. We'll just call them that. And now I'm just going to fill 3 pots. And I think there is mint, basil and parsley, I think. Now I might grow different things later on, but for now I'm just going to grow these because I just want to grow something, and I might move them to the garden later on if need be. But yeah, I'm going to share this wonderful experience with you. Owen had never seen Beauty and the Beast, and at his dance class yesterday they did a dance on Be Our Guest, and he really liked the song, so he asked me could we watch it, and I was planning to do it yesterday and it never happened. So we did it today, and I said to him that if he liked it we could go and see the movie together, and now he wants to go and see the movie. So it's coming out on St. Patrick's Day, so 10 days or so, and so I'll be going to see that with him. I have to say I'm not very happy about the actress choice. To me she's too posh to be Belle. Well, she sounds too posh anyway, and also I don't like the fact that you can hear the auto-tune in her voice a lot in the singing, and I wish they had picked somebody who's maybe less famous but can sing all the songs without that. But that's my musical side speaking a bit too much, but anyway, hopefully I still like it. So I'm just gonna continue that, and I'll show you once I have made a bit more progress. So don't mind the crying baby, Elfie just woke up. But IKEA, this set is from IKEA. It was like £1 or 2 maybe, and you get the 3 pots and all the soil and the seeds. But the seeds actually they are trapped in a little like fabric-y kind of thing that I'm guessing is going to dissolve. But it's porous anyway, like you can see that the water is, and you put that on and then you cover it with the soil, so this way they make sure that the seeds are evenly spread out. That's quite a clever thing. I really like that. So we've just tidied up the whole kitchen. I'll show you after, because I'm quite proud of the result and it makes me feel very satisfied. The living room is tidy. I have a little monkey which was very clean and smells very nice. The boys had a bath and I washed their hair, and then I had a shower and I washed my hair, so then we're all clean and ready to start the new week. I see Sunday as the end of the week, and I like to start on Sunday night with having stuff done in preparation for the week. It makes me feel very satisfied. So having a tidy downstairs and semi-tidy upstairs, and having the boys clean, the dishwasher is on with everything, it just makes me feel very good. And the kitchen is actually the tidiest that it's been in a long time, so I'm going to show you now. Look at this nice and tidy kitchen, with some freshly baked cake and some freshly made drinks, and the dishes are done and the dishwasher is on, and like this needs to go in Owen's room, but and that's just need to be put away. But otherwise, it feels nice. I even hoovered the floors. This is funny, the stuff I get excited about.
And you managed to have a shower.
Yes, and sorry, this is TMI, to remove the hair from my legs, and this takes a while when you're a mom, and sometimes you need to make time for it, and it's not always easy. And I had my legs getting worse and worse, and I just couldn't find the time to do it properly. And if I do it too quick, I take the skin off my legs, so it wasn't good. So I'm satisfied with everything. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this vlog here, and I will see you in the next vlog that will be up on Wednesday night. And I hope you've had a good weekend, and I hope you'll have a good week this week. Bye. Alfie, say bye bye. No, sorry, he's watching Ben and Holly right now.